The season finale of Seven Little Johnstons was a heartwarming roller coaster of emotion, centered around one of the most anticipated events in the show's recent history, the arrival of baby Leighton Drew. As fans have followed Elizabeth Liz Johnston's journey from announcing her pregnancy to preparing for motherhood, the final episode of the season brought it all full circle in a deeply touching and celebratory way. Liz and her longtime boyfriend, Bryce Bolden, welcomed their daughter into the world with the support of the entire Johnston family. The moment was emotional, raw, and beautifully intimate, a fitting culmination of Liz's journey and a moving testament to the strength and love of the Johnston clan. Throughout the season, Liz has shown an incredible amount of grace, maturity, and emotional depth as she prepared for this life-changing milestone. As the youngest daughter of Amber and Trent Johnston, Liz has always had a strong personality, independent, determined, and quietly resilient. Those traits were on full display throughout her pregnancy, as she balanced her health, personal growth, and evolving relationship with Bryce. Bryce, too, has undergone notable growth. Once a shy and soft-spoken presence on the show, he's gradually stepped into a more confident and reliable role, especially since learning he was going to become a father. In the season finale, Bryce appeared calm, focused, and clearly overjoyed. The moment he held baby Leighton in his arms was particularly moving. His voice, tinged with emotion, conveyed a sense of awe and responsibility. He described the experience as life-changing, and viewers could see the depth of his feelings etched across his face. Leighton's birth not only symbolized the beginning of a new chapter for Liz and Bryce, but also marked a significant turning point for the Johnston family as a whole. As the first grandchild in the family, Leighton's arrival was met with immense excitement. Amber and Trent, now officially grandparents, couldn't hide their emotions. Amber expressed overwhelming pride in her daughter's strength throughout the pregnancy and delivery, while Trent marveled at how quickly time had passed since Liz was a baby herself. The finale spent ample time exploring the various family members' reactions. Emma, Alex, Anna, and Jonah all weighed in on what it meant to them to become aunts and uncles. Each sibling brought their own personality to the table. Emma gushed over the tiny baby clothes and nursery setup, while Anna shared thoughtful reflections on how much Liz had grown. Jonah, often the more reserved sibling, admitted that seeing his little sister become a mom gave him a new perspective on family and responsibility. The emotional tone of the finale was balanced with moments of lightness and joy. From baby shower footage to behind-the-scenes clips of Liz and Bryce preparing the nursery, the episode was filled with genuine moments of laughter, nerves, and anticipation. One touching segment involved Liz reading a heartfelt letter she had written to her unborn daughter, filled with hopes, dreams, and promises for the future. It was a raw, tear-jerking moment that showcased Liza's vulnerability and strength in equal measure. What also made the finale particularly compelling was its focus on the broader theme of change within the Johnston family. As the children continue to grow into adulthood, the family dynamic is naturally shifting. With Liz becoming a mother, Amber and Trent are entering a new phase of their parenting journey. The episode took time to acknowledge this transition, with Amber reflecting on her evolving role from mother to grandmother. She admitted to being nervous, but also super excited to spoil her granddaughter and provide guidance when asked. Bryce's family also made a meaningful appearance in the episode. The show highlighted how both sides of Leighton's extended family are coming together to support the young couple. Bryce's parents expressed joy and gratitude at becoming grandparents, and they seemed genuinely committed to being active, supportive figures in Leighton's life. Their presence added a layer of warmth to the episode, demonstrating that family, whether biological or chosen, plays a central role in raising a child. The season finale did not shy away from the realities of postpartum recovery and the initial challenges of caring for a newborn. Liz candidly shared her struggles with exhaustion, physical recovery, and adjusting to sleepless nights. Viewers praised the show for its honest depiction of new motherhood. Liz's openness helped paint a realistic portrait of what many women go through in those first crucial weeks. But despite the fatigue and adjustments, both Liz and Bryce made it clear that the love they felt for Leighton outweighed everything else. One particularly endearing moment in the finale was when Liz and Bryce introduced Leighton to her nursery. Decorated with soft pastel tones and adorned with books, plush animals, and personalized artwork, the nursery reflected the couple's love and care. Liz explained the significance of several decor items, including a handmade quilt from her grandmother and a framed photo of her parents from their early years. It was a gentle reminder of the legacy of love that Leighton is stepping into. Throughout the season, fans had witnessed Liz and Bryce navigating some tough conversations, from co-parenting logistics to financial planning and their future living arrangements. The finale offered resolution to some of those discussions. Liz revealed that she and Bryce had decided to cohabitate in a home near her parents for additional support. This decision underscored the couple's commitment to creating a stable and loving environment for Leighton, while still acknowledging the importance of extended family. The episode wrapped up with a quiet, heartfelt montage of the entire family meeting baby Leighton. Each family member held her in turn, whispering their thoughts and promises. Emma couldn't stop smiling. Anna appeared tearful. Jonah cracked a rare joke about changing diapers, and Alex giggled while gently patting her tiny feet. Trent and Amber held her last, a powerful visual bookend to a journey that began many seasons ago when they were simply two parents raising 5 kids. Now, the cycle of life continues, with a new generation just beginning. The finale's title, "Super Excited," echoed the words shared by multiple members of the family throughout the episode. But more than excitement, the episode delivered on emotional resonance, character development, and a strong sense of familial love and unity. For fans of 7 Little Johnstons, it was a deeply satisfying end to the season. The birth of Leighton wasn't just the culmination of 9 months of anticipation. It was the birth of a new era for the Johnston family. In post-episode interviews and social media clips, both Liz and Bryce expressed gratitude to fans for their support. Liz admitted that filming such a personal moment was difficult, but she felt it was important to share her authentic experience. Bryce echoed that sentiment, noting how much encouragement they'd received from viewers who had followed their journey from high school sweethearts to new parents. The finale also teased what's to come, hinting that the next season will delve into Liz's journey through early motherhood, Bryce's adjustment to fatherhood, and the ever-changing dynamic of the Johnston family as a whole. With 5 adult children, a new grandchild, and evolving relationships, the family has plenty of stories left to tell. While much of the episode focused on joy, it didn't gloss over the complexity of the situation. Liz and Bryce are young parents, still figuring out their identities and responsibilities. The show acknowledged the uncertainty and growing pains that come with such a huge transition. But through every challenge, the love they have for each other and their daughter shone through. It's this authenticity that continues to endear 7 Little Johnstons to its audience season after season. For longtime fans of the show, watching Liz grow up on screen, from a precocious young girl to a strong young woman and now a mother, has been nothing short of remarkable. Her story is one of resilience, independence, and emotional growth. And with the birth of baby Leighton, a new chapter begins not just for Liz and Bryce, but for everyone who's followed their journey. As the credits rolled on the season finale, viewers were left with one unmistakable feeling: hope. Hope for the future of this young family, pride in how far they've come, and excitement for what's still to unfold. With baby Leighton now part of the mix, the Johnston family's next adventure promises to be their most meaningful one yet. The hit TLC reality show 7 Little Johnstons has built its reputation around the lives of the Johnston family. A close-knit group of 7, all living with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism. Over the years, fans have followed their journey through life's ups and downs, from growing pains to dating dilemmas, career paths, and now even grandparenthood. But while the show continues to attract viewers with its blend of humor, real-life struggles, and heartwarming family dynamics, some fans have recently taken to social media to voice their frustration over what they describe as an annoying quirk shared by the family's matriarch and patriarch, Amber and Trent Johnston. Despite their genuine love for the family, many longtime fans have pointed out that Amber and Trent can sometimes come off as overly controlling and overbearing, especially toward their adult children. This recurring behavior, often portrayed as tough love, has struck a nerve with some viewers who feel that the couple needs to back off and allow their kids more autonomy. Whether it's interrogating boyfriends, laying down strict rules for living at home, or micromanaging life choices well into their children's 20s, fans argue that Amber and Trent often blur the lines between parenting and overparenting. They need to let go a little, one viewer wrote on Reddit. Their kids are grown now. Still living like they're 15 isn't helping anyone. This so-called quirk is not entirely new. Amber and Trent have always been hands-on parents, and their parenting style has been a major storyline since the beginning of the series. But as the children grow up, Anna, Jonah, Elizabeth, Liz, Alex, and Emma are now all adults or close to it. Audiences have started questioning whether their strict supervision is now more harmful than helpful. Much of the criticism stems from recent episodes of Season 15, where Amber and Trent's interactions with their children have become more intense. For instance, viewers noticed how Amber questioned every little detail about Liz's pregnancy journey and Bryce's involvement, often expressing skepticism and concern in ways that felt dismissive or undermining. In another episode, the tension between Amber and Anna was palpable, with Amber making it clear she didn't approve of Anna's decisions, from her relationship choices to her career path. The lack of encouragement and the seemingly judgmental tone rubbed many viewers the wrong way. What's frustrating is that Anna clearly wants a relationship with her parents, but Amber always seems like she's ready to lecture instead of listen, one fan shared. There's a difference between caring and constantly correcting. Trent hasn't escaped fan criticism either. While he is often portrayed as the more lighthearted of the two, his occasional harshness and sarcastic tone toward his children have also caused concern. In moments where a gentler response might help foster trust and connection, fans argue that Trent instead leans into tough love to the detriment of his kids' emotional well-being. Importantly, most fans making these criticisms are not anti-Johnston. In fact, many of them praise the family for showing vulnerability, facing challenges head-on, and offering representation for people with dwarfism. However, their loyalty to the show has made them more vocal when they notice patterns that could be detrimental to the family's growth and harmony. A common refrain among critics is that the Johnston parents need to evolve as their children do. Parenting adult children is a whole different ballgame, one user wrote on a 7 Little Johnstons Facebook group. It's about stepping back and letting them make mistakes, not hovering over every decision like they're still in middle school. Fans have even drawn comparisons to other reality TV families, noting that while some parents struggle with letting go, the most successful relationships often come from learning to trust and respect boundaries. "You raised them well. Now let them live," another fan commented. Others have speculated whether Amber and Trent's parenting style might be rooted in deeper cultural or personality traits. Amber, in particular, is often described as being fiercely organized and focused, with a no-nonsense approach to running the household. As the family has discussed in past interviews, raising 5 children with a rare genetic condition came with unique challenges, from surgeries to social stigmas. In that sense, their strictness may have originated from a place of protection and survival. But now that the children are adults, some viewers believe that same protective instinct may be causing more harm than good. What made sense when they were 10 doesn't make sense when they're 23, one Reddit thread argued. They need space to learn how to fail and get back up on their own. While most of the Johnston kids have not publicly criticized their parents, there have been subtle cues in the show that hint at growing frustration. Anna, in particular, has had a strained relationship with her parents in recent seasons, and fans have noticed how she often appears isolated or hesitant to speak openly. Liz, too, has expressed a desire for more independence, especially after becoming a mother to baby Leighton. Jonah, who has struggled with anxiety and professional setbacks, has also hinted at needing more personal freedom without feeling judged. Meanwhile, Emma and Alex, still living at home, seem to enjoy a closer bond with Amber and Trent, but fans wonder how long that will last as they enter adulthood. The kids aren't rebelling, one fan wrote. They just want to breathe. Some fans have also questioned how much of Amber and Trent's behavior is authentic and how much is amplified for TV. Reality shows are known to highlight drama for the sake of ratings, and the Johnston parents' intense involvement may be played up more than what occurs off-camera. Even so, the pattern of overly involved parenting is consistent enough that fans believe it reflects real dynamics. Whether scripted or genuine, the portrayal has generated enough criticism that it's becoming a talking point in fan communities across platforms like Twitter, Reddit, and Facebook. If it's edited that way, it still means the network thinks that's what people want to see, or what they'll talk about, one fan pointed out. Either way, it's worth having the conversation. With the family now navigating major life transitions, new jobs, relationships, and even grandparenting, it remains to be seen whether Amber and Trent will evolve in their parenting approach. Some fans remain hopeful that as they watch their kids grow into independent adults, they'll begin to trust more and control less. There are already signs of softening. In a recent episode, Amber appeared more reflective, acknowledging how difficult it is to let go while still wanting to guide. "They'll always be our babies," she said tearfully in a confessional, "but I know we have to let them fly." Trent, too, has shown moments of vulnerability, admitting he doesn't always know the best way to communicate with his kids, but wants what's best for them. These moments of introspection have resonated deeply with fans, who appreciate the raw honesty even in the midst of criticism. The Johnston family has never pretended to be perfect, and perhaps that's part of their enduring appeal. Their openness about flaws, challenges, and disagreements has made them relatable to many. But as the show matures, fans are calling for emotional growth alongside physical milestones. Amber and Trent's annoying quirk may have once been endearing or understandable, but in the current context, it feels like a hurdle the whole family needs to overcome. Over the years, TLC's 7 Little Johnstons has introduced viewers to one of reality television's most beloved families. With a unique blend of charm, candor, and resilience, the Johnstons have shared their journey with the world for more than a decade. However, as the show continues to evolve and family members follow their individual paths, fans are increasingly vocal about one particular cast member, Anna Johnston, and their growing belief that she deserves her own spin-off series. This movement isn't rooted in fleeting fandom or simple favoritism. Rather, it's driven by the compelling personal arc that Anna Johnston has carved out through years of perseverance, independence, and relatability. Fans aren't just suggesting a spin-off, they're practically begging TLC to make it happen. From the early seasons of 7 Little Johnstons, Anna stood out. Adopted from Russia at a young age, she quickly won the hearts of viewers with her fierce spirit, raw honesty, and determination to forge her own path. Her unique background, distinct personality, and ability to speak her truth, even when it went against the grain, earned her a loyal following that has only grown stronger. What sets Anna apart is her resilience. Despite various struggles within the family dynamic and outside of it, Anna has consistently shown that she is her own person. Whether navigating sibling tensions, expressing frustrations with parental decisions, or building a business from the ground up, Anna represents the type of independence and emotional depth that reality TV often lacks. Many Seven Little Johnstons fans feel that Anna's journey has been, at times, overshadowed by other family storylines. While her siblings have gotten ample airtime for their relationships, career milestones, and personal growth, Anna's triumphs have often been relegated to secondary narratives. This underrepresentation is one of the main reasons viewers feel so passionately about Anna having a spin-off of her own. They want to see more of her day-to-day life, how she runs her business, manages friendships and relationships, copes with family tensions, and continues to grow as an individual. More importantly, fans believe she deserves to be the main character of her own story, without the narrative control of others in the family or the editing room. On platforms like Reddit, Facebook fan groups, and X, formerly Twitter, viewers frequently express sentiments like, "Anna's carrying this show. Give her the spinoff she deserves. She's the only one with a real storyline that's not sugar-coated. Her business, her struggles, her personality, she's the most relatable. TLC is sleeping on Anna. She's got everything a spinoff needs." These aren't isolated opinions. They represent a growing wave of fans who are tired of seeing Anna sidelined or misunderstood. Part of what makes Anna such a compelling figure is her candidness about the struggles she's faced within the Johnston family. While Seven Little Johnstons has always emphasized family unity, it hasn't shied away from conflict. Anna's relationship with her parents, especially Amber and Trent, has often been complicated, marked by miscommunications, emotional distance, and moments of visible strain. In recent seasons, tensions have escalated, from not being included in family updates to passive-aggressive confrontations, and being excluded from important family moments. Fans have noticed that Anna is often treated differently. Many feel that she's not given the same level of emotional support or validation that her siblings receive. This perceived dynamic has only fueled fans' desire to see her branch out on her own, away from the family unit that many believe has stifled her growth. Her courage in addressing these issues, on-screen and sometimes off-screen through subtle social media posts, has earned her respect. Viewers appreciate her vulnerability, as well as her refusal to conform simply for the sake of maintaining appearances. In a world where reality TV is often accused of manufacturing drama, Anna's emotional journey feels raw, relatable, and real. In addition to her emotional resilience, Anna has also proven herself as a young entrepreneur. Running her online business, Fizz for Passion, she designs and sells handmade bath bombs, candles, and other lifestyle products. Her work ethic and commitment to her craft have been commendable. Many fans point to her business as an example of how she's taken control of her narrative, using her talents and independence to carve out a future beyond the show. Anna's success with her brand demonstrates that she already has the foundation for a solo reality series. A spin-off could follow her entrepreneurial journey more closely, giving fans behind-the-scenes access to product development, customer interactions, vendor events, and even the struggles of running a small business while dealing with fame. On top of that, Anna has become somewhat of an influencer. Her presence on social media continues to grow, and she engages with fans regularly. Her transparency and relatability resonate deeply with younger audiences, particularly those who admire her confidence and independence. If TLC were to greenlight a spin-off for Anna, it would be a unique opportunity not just to tell one woman's story, but to explore themes rarely given proper attention in the reality TV world. A show centered around Anna could dive into subjects like life after adoption as an adult, navigating family boundaries in a high-profile household, entrepreneurship in the digital age, the experience of a little person asserting her independence in a world that often underestimates her. It could also offer a refreshingly different vibe from Seven Little Johnstons, one that's more individualistic, empowering, and perhaps even unfiltered. Without the need to balance a dozen family storylines, an Anna-focused series could go deeper, providing both entertainment and insight. While there's been no official word from TLC about a potential spin-off, the network has a long history of expanding its most popular franchises. Shows like 90 Day Fiancé and Little People, Big World have spawned multiple spin-offs focused on individual cast members. Given the sustained popularity of Seven Little Johnstons and the clear demand for more Anna-centered content, it wouldn't be a stretch for the network to test the waters. Even a limited series or digital-first spin-off could serve as a litmus test to gauge audience interest. Based on current fan engagement, it's likely such a project would be met with enthusiasm. Anna Johnston has grown up in front of the cameras, but she's not just a supporting character in the story of the Johnstons. She's a full-fledged protagonist in her own right. Through ups and downs, triumphs and tribulations, she's consistently shown strength, grit, and authenticity. Her story is no longer just about being part of a family of little people. It's about being a young woman navigating identity, adulthood, and ambition on her own terms. TLC has the opportunity to capture that evolution, to honor Anna's journey, and to finally give her the spotlight she's earned.